So here we are, and we're going to fill out and take contact information. So we click on the new button, just like we did with the budget, and we enter the client's last known address. Our screen opens like this. We can choose MIFA here, although it's not necessary. Fill in our phone number. Choose what type it is. Might be the notice number. We can put in our address. Now, one of the advantages of using the regular form for putting in the address is that it will map the address. If you put it in this form, it will not map it. So that's just something for you to know. So we save that link file, and you see how we're going through all of this intake information. You can continue to do that by linking new household members, and click new. It will load that form, and you can put in the number of adults, the number of children, and you can also put the names and date of birth, social security number, and relationships for other adults, or you could use this for children if you wanted to. We're going to save that file, and again, that's linked to our original record. You can do the same with education and employment information. You can put in our education, although we don't have to. There is also a place for physical characteristics. You probably will not use that. Offender information, you probably will not use that either, and that will not appear unless you have chosen that they have a criminal history. And referral information has not generally been used recently. So we notice that the only thing missing at this point is the group completing the form, and we're going to choose MIFA. Sometimes that resets itself, so you just have to. We're going to save this, and when we go to the folder, what you'll notice is that everything we filled out, the client contact, the household members, and the budget, now have a record in them. If we want to look at that client contact record, and we actually want to create a map for where that address is, we can go in here, we can click on the address itself and choose the map and save that record. So there's different ways to fill out the forms. You can do them one at a time, or you can do them. Now here's where you might want to link to a hotline call. If you know that this person entered through the hotline, then you can go search to link this to a hotline call. So let's just look here and say, now this has defaulted to my last search, which was someone named Rose, but we can take that name out and look for someone named Sally, and there's Sally Client. So we can link to Sally Client right there, close this, and now we can, once we save that, we can look at that link and click directly over and view that record. Put notes on that record, save it, and then it is linked back. You'll notice here we have a link back to that. So that is a great way to maintain the links between. And here we are back at the hotline folder. So, because that's where we went. So let's go back and find Sally again, where we were filling Sally's information out. And Sally Client, there she is. We have two of them, as you know, we had one before. I'm going to click on the one with the 1989 birthday, and we're going to continue. And here's where we put the client interactions. So we're going to create a new client interaction. We're going to put in the date that we had that interaction. Let's just say it was last week on Monday. Yes, we referred the person for services, and when we choose that, let's just say we referred them to Alex at Rapid Rehousing. Yes, we referred them to shelter. If we choose that, it's going to say where did we send them. So we may have sent them to Agape, and then we're going to say who sent them. This is a list of all the MIFA users in the system, and it's very possible that even though most of the time it will be Arlene and Wilma who refer someone, we need to make sure that we have the other choices available just in case. So we're going to say Arlene referred this person. If we had said no, there was no shelter, then it's going to ask us why not. And we can choose one of our reasons over here for why not. And there is plenty of places for notes. So then we can save that record and go back to the folder. Now, what if Sally comes in? Let's just go back to our main page, and let's say we worked with Sally last week, and then Sally comes in today. So we're going to go to our client profile. We're going to find Sally's record. In this case, she's the last person I looked for, so there she is. We're going to click on her record, go to her folder, and we're going to enter. You see that we worked with her last week. We're going to enter a new client interaction. So just scroll over to Actions, Create New, and then we're going to enter today's date. And let's just say today we did not refer her for services, but we did refer her to shelter. Remember last week we said we didn't, so today we're going to refer her to Shield, and let's just say that Ms. Hughes did that this time. So that is all that we need to do to record our interaction today. One more thing I will note is if you choose that you're sending them to a motel, then you're going to get a separate set of information where you can put in, this is the number of female adults, number of male adults, start date for the hotel. Let's just say that we've approved the hotel for 2 nights. So we put a start date of the 2nd and an end date of the 4th, and you'll notice that it said number of approved nights. It calculated that. And let's just put in the ages of the children. Here, if we click check here to trigger an email to Lamplighter, this will actually complete. Once I save the form, this will send Lamplighter the information about this client. So you will not have to fill out the form and fax the form. It will simply trigger in the background as an email from the person who created the form. So I just wanted to show you that one feature. Thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful.